Hey guys, Pat's here. So, we're going to talk about something on a little different angle today. We're going to talk about changing waves. Now, I'm currently on a cruise ship, taking some time away with my wife and taking some downtime. And it's not my first cruise, but it kind of got me thinking a little bit. Of course, that's what happens with me. I get something on my mind. But I wanted to talk a little bit about ship swag. It's all the craze right now, to get your swag on, if you will. T-shirts, slogans, all kinds of media relating to get your swag on. So we're going to talk about your swag on the ship and where that comes into play in our role of positive thinking. Now, the easiest example is understanding that when you're on a ship, things can get a little rocky. Out in the Gulf, out in the Atlantic, the Pacific, the open ocean, you are relative to the waves. You are locked in to the conditions of the water. Now, you can have a great pilot, you can have a great captain, but you're still at the mercy of the water, of the weather. So, I've been on a cruise ship before where a hurricane was on the other end of the Gulf, and we were still feeling the effects on the other end. Now, walking through the ship, things are a little bit different, but you have to find your foundation. You can't walk forward without solid steps. Walking forward requires knowing where your footing is going, knowing where your next step is going to come. So before you can pass through anything that's in a rocky situation, an overwhelming coincidence, a scenario of struggle, you got to know where your footing goes. And to do that, you need a level of confidence. You need to discover the confidence within yourself. Discover the assurance that you have that you can get through this moment knowing that you've got a solid foundation to move forward. So discovering that confidence and knowing your foothold, you need to know what type of foothold are you looking for. Now that foothold can be several things. These rocky situations, these tough moments with friends and family, with coworkers, with your boss. Your foundation can be accountability with your closest friends. It can be prayer. It can be talking to God. It can be linking up with your family. But you got to know where your footing is to build that confidence. Now, getting back to the ship swag a little bit, you get your swag on syncing with the ship. And I don't mean syncing as in sinking. I mean linking up, SYNC, syncing up, gearing up, and locking up, lining up together. Now, sometimes that requires you to get a grip on the situation. Just like walking down the hallways of a ship in rough waters, you got to get a grip on the handle, get a grip on the banner, get a grip on the wall. You're getting a grip somewhere. So finding that grip helps you find that swag. It helps you find your footing as you go forward. So you take that metaphor, that rough situation you may be dealing with, that argument with your friend or family member, that tough experience with a loved one of any kind. You got to understand where your grip is. Now, that is where the positive thinking of this section relates. Thinking negative almost always prevents you from gearing up, with something that will help you move forward. It's almost like a brick wall that you have given yourself. So thinking positive helps you get a grip on the situation, and it can also help you understand that footing and where you are getting your accountability and your stronghold from. Keeping positive pushes forward and allows you to get that swag so everyone else can see that you are a positive anchor for everyone else. Stay positive, keep thinking, and move forward. That's your positivity for today.